नमस्कार आपण समस्त को आम यूट्यूब चैनल लर्निंग एकाडेमी स्वागत। आज भिडियो में आलोचना करवा आपण लर्निंग असेसमेंट थर्ड सेमिस्टर B.Ed कोर्स प्रैक्टिकल रेकर्ड अबाउट रे तेणु यहाँ गोटे कंपलसरी सब्जेक्ट। तेणु यह हूँ आपंकर आचार्य नागार्जुन यूनिवर्सिटी, आंध्रा यूनिवर्सिटी, योगिवेमना यूनिवर्सिटी, रयलसीमा यूनिवर्सिटी, विक्रमसिंहपुर यूनिवर्सिटी और डॉक्टर B.R. आंबेडकर यूनिवर्सिटी, श्री वेंकटेश्वर यूनिवर्सिटी सेम वीडियो बा सेम सिलेबस बा सेम प्रैक्टिकल रेकर्ड। तेणु जो मैंने प्रथम वीडियो विजिट कर लाइक करूँ, चैनल को शेयर करूँ, सब्सक्राइब करूँ, पाखे बेल आइकन बटन को क्लिक करूँ जहाँफल कि न्यू न्यू वीडियो नोटिफिकेशन आपरे। चलो देखा कौन रही प्रथम एक्टिविटी देखिए जे प्लान एंड कंस्ट्रक्ट एंड अचीवमेंट इज वन ऑफ द मेथोडोलॉजी सब्जेक्ट एंड अचीवमेंट टेस्ट इज यूज्ड बाय ऑलमोस्ट ऑल टीचर्स इन ऑल टाइप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशन टू मेजर द programs of the slogans. It is therefore essential for the student teacher to know about the meaning as well as the construction of achievement test. The International Dictionary of Education defines the achievement test as a test designed to measure the effect of specific teaching on training in our environment. एवं तापर देखि पारथि लिखा है प्रिपरेशन ऑफ स्कॉलास्टिक अचीवमेंट टेस्ट ए गुड टेस्ट शुड बी एन एफिशिएंट एंड इफेक्टिव टू लिव ऑफ इवैल्यूएशन इट्स प्रिपरेशन शुड बी बेस्ड ऑन नंबर ऑफ केयरफुल कंसीडर द मोस्ट इंपोर्टेंट steps involved the preparation a teacher mold test unit test planning the test एवं preparation the test prepare the scoring key and marking the scheme key administration test एवं sharing the test evaluating the test planning the test the following respect should be scheduled the planning is in the test एवं the तापर देखो कौन लिखा है the objective is the most important steps while the test and evaluation tool in the definitions एवं in our the objective of starting there एवं तापर लिखा है इन द बिहेवियरल ट्रस्ट द ऑब्जेक्टिव शुड बी सिलेक्टेड फ्रॉम द कॉग्निटिव इफेक्ट एज वेल एज द साइकोमेट्रिक कंटेंट द कंटेंट इज टेस्टेड शुड बी स्पेसिफाई क्लियरली एवं लिखा है प्रपोज द टेस्ट ऑफ शुड बी क्लियरली दैट इट आइटम शुड बी डिजाइंड एवं तापर कौन लिखा है देखिए ना द नंबर ऑफ टेस्ट ऑफ आइटम टोटल नंबर ऑफ द आइटम्स इट शुड बी फाइनलाइज प्रिपेयरिंग द आइटम्स should be according to the duration of the test the form of test is item the age of the student the difficulty in students the matter range of the subject matter to be tested the condition under which the tested is administration should be given the consider life the facilities available psychological cost of the materials the type of answered test should be provided etc. Before preparing the actual item the teacher has to decide about the weightage to be given in the following accept objectives content form of questions sequentially variables among the blueprint is the dimensional chart showing the weightage given in the objectives form of the question the mark the blueprint in the which provided detail design the question paper in corner items the blueprint server may the useful purpose it may be improve the validity teacher it define as clearly as possible the scope of test it reminds the object and preparing the scoring the key mark scheme what is the what the questions easy type of analysis the scripts एवं तापर design unit is difficult to and so there are influencing becomes useful a question paper was prepared in the bloom which has with the help of sample steps to be followed in the unit test pre information the teacher has to provide the information regarding the number of lesson the discussion of the test minimum to the student preparing the unit test एवं the teacher has to give the question from the teacher has to average the question paper in order weightage to the objective in the stage knowledge understand application skill 9 11 13 2 4 6 2 4 36 44 22 12 8 total 25 18 1000 weightage the table in the content topic in the markets forest location forest terminal property 6 number of question 9 6 02 05 52 to 8 24 एवं 4 to 5 18 16 weightage to the table at the level different level difficult average easy to essay to 01 09 08 18 5 11 9 25 20 44 36 100 एवं तापर रही जा आपण मानकर कोन ना आपणकर अंडरस्टैंडिंग द सेल्फ एंड ये अच्छी आप देखिपे संपूर्ण भाव प्राक्टिकल जो लिखुंट ब्लैक कलम हेडिंग ब्लू कलम डिस्क्रिप्शन लिखिए ब्लू प्रिंट लिखा अच्छी नेम ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स फॉरेस्ट ऑफ द लोकेशन इट इज फॉरेस्ट ऑफ द ट्राइबल फील्ड्स एस 3 रो स्क्वायर ऑब्जेक्टिव 1 of 5 एस शॉर्ट आंसर 1 ऑब्जेक्टिव एस शॉर्ट आंसर टू स्क्वायर एवं तापर लिखा अच्छी 7 रो क्यू 1 क्यू 1 रो 1 टू द मार्ट एवं तापर लिखा अच्छी आपनकर फॉरेस्ट ऑफ द ट्राइबल ऑफ द सिचुएशन 52 पॉवर्टी डिस्ट्रेशन क्यू 150 5624. Poverty is score best lie behind 2 square 1 is 9 square 9 is 16 total 9 to 9 and 2 q 1 q square 100 number in the bar sheet in the indicate the question number of the troubles in the metals of the indicate in the muscles এবং এটি ଆପଣ ଦେଖିପାରୁଥିବେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଆଲୋଚନା କରିବା ୟୁନିଟ୍ର କଥା ତେଣୁ ସମସ୍ତେ ମନେ ରଖନ୍ତୁ ହେଡ଼ିଂଟି ଆପଣମାନେ ଲେଖିବେ ବ୍ଲାକ୍ କଲମରେ ବ୍ଲୁ କଲମ ଡେସ୍କ୍ରିପସନ୍ ଲେଖିବେ ଏଠି ଆପଣ ନିଜ କଲେଜ ନାଁ ଲେଖିବେ ଏବଂ ସ୍କଲାଷ୍ଟିକ୍ ଆଚିଭମେଣ୍ଟ ଟେଷ୍ଟ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ନିୟମିତ ନିଜ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ଟିଚର ନିଜ ନାଁ ଲେଖିବେ ନିଜ जो स्कूल पढ़ाऊँ स्कूल ना लिखे ना स्कूल ना छाड़देवे सब्जेक्ट सोशल साइंस क्लास B.Ed लिखे निज रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर स्टूडेंट्स ना लिखे टाइम पहुँचाल पूरा लिखे इंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ द रोज कौन द पेपर इज केयरफुली इज अबाउट द क्वेश्चन सेक्शन चूज द करेक्ट आंसर द ब्रैकेट्स 4x4 व्हाट डू यू अंडरस्टैंड बाय द डिजास्टर्स डिस्ट्रेस इन द स्केल्स सेलिंग थ्रू ए अवे फ्रॉम सेलिंग ए प्रोडक्ट ऑफ एक्सट्रीमली प्रॉफिटेबल इन द रूरल एरियाज मैनुअल इज मोर इंटरेस्टिंग 2100 किलो कैलोरी 2300 किलो कैलोरी 2200 किलो कैलोरी do you have to feed the strategy in the train by succeed of the situation scoring रे कौन होती ना serial number रहिबा answer of the reading the question paper time रहिबा marks रहिबा 1 रहिबा selling at the throughout the price 2400 किलो कैलोरी very cold climate and the 2006 trees construction distillation 0101 time एवं सब 0101010101 लिखिबे एवं good preparation protected and equal to the region in the Andaman Nicobar poverty body mass is the extent 01 it is one of the forest of the cover finding by the outside 0402 এবং এটি লেখা পরে activity 2 रहिबो prepare report by the understanding the question paper analysis to scholastic achievement public examination of previous year introduction qualities of the of a good test a test is considered a good when it has the following qualities validity it is referred to the to accuracy to the deficiency to test when it is set the measure is the suspend to measure said is test is valid reliability means consistency or trust witness it may be defined to a degree the consistency scores with which the test measures it does measures objective means the free from bias examiner had the evaluationary personal smile not affecting the scoring of the key adequate a test should be give a proper weightage and objective এবং participated refer to practical respect to the scoring of the key and economy utility should be server proper defined thus a good test has a quality analysis the question paper I selected to the paper is the part of a even 35 section in the word situation we have to write in the section totally section two contents in the situation the question about understand it's given the relief India second question is about understanding the interpretation is given the couple third question is about the conceptual understanding it is from the lesson the people fifth question is about the conceptual understanding is given from the lesson from food security eighth question about information it's given by the development with equality in the section of the question about understanding the improve the section in the section in the they have to write in the night situation and night situation in the ninth question is about the conceptual understanding it is given in the 10th question level in the section 2 is the understanding the way to the understand the skills एठी तापर देखिया कोन लिखा अछि ना सेक्शन इज देयर आर टू ग्रुप्स ग्रुप ए ग्रुप बी एवं आर गिवन इन द वी हैव टू राइट 4 क्वेश्चन टू द सेक्शन ऑफिसर इन द 16 मार्क्स एवं ग्रुप ए हुज फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज अबाउट द कांसेप्ट अंडरस्टैंडिंग द अंडरस्टैंड इज गिवन इन द पैशन प्लान इन द अंडरस्टैंडिंग द सिचुएशन एट द इट आर 17 क्वेश्चंस इंफॉर्मेशन स्किल्स एंड इट्स गिवन फ्रॉम द लेसन इंडिया इज अ रिवर्स वाटर रिसोर्सेस एवं 19 क्वेश्चन इज अबाउट कांसेप्ट understanding and it is taken from the lesson in globalization in section third the question are about the conceptual understanding and information skills the student who have reasoning skills can write the questions these questions are improving understanding are the reasoning the skills among the student in section there are two groups and A and B selected one of the group each is carries S marks 23 questions about mapping and 24 questions about the skills and part B is given is the 15 marks we have to write among 30 minutes in a part of there are the remarks in the Roman in the situations among the objectives which is the questions they have to attempt each question is carried to 1.5 mark 10 mark allotted from Roman and Roman is the content to blank is of the situation totally to half is the from of the IB Roman is the contents third matching এবং in part of the Question objective fill of the matching is a given valuing paper they had do not own the value says if answer the correct is mainly this type of question is called identification to all types of students can attempt the paper this question paper chosen from intelligence reasoning skills and the time is sufficient for the question paper and the student can accept the all the question with his time totally question paper is given according to the students by the board of the members can be the questions administrative intelligence test was gone on student any class of interpretation the capacity of the judges to well the reasoning the well and the comprehensive well by net it is an accuracy capacity of the woodrow the relative efficiency of mind measure under the condition of knowledge interest and habitual on the ball board intelligence are the types and intelligence test individual test the group test verbal test non-verbal test among exam of B.Ed scales and non-verbal which are the scales verbal test X army of the level a group of test is one of the that can be subjected to the explore verbal test and this is the verbal group of test in April the which committee is appointed to the American Psychologist Associations for measuring the intelligence for a group of the same time the committee considers the fine psychologist who are the intelligent testing Robert Mike the yearly of the chairman 8 section in each section following the direction arithmetic problem practical judgment and synonyms and antonymy disarrangement of the sequence the number of series analogies 40 general information different duration is the time of the fix of the section group is non-verbal test example culture fair the test to delete the influence is the test items are developed it is non-verbal test consider the problems in the scene subject test and then mac to test is a cable analysis letter is arrangement series digital digit symbol substitution number of the checking and pictorial completion geometrical construction mathematics two trains is equal to length are running on parallel these finds is same direction 46 kilometers and 36 kilometers per hour the tester trains passages lower the train is 30 seconds the length of each train is 50 meter 80 meter 72 meter find the number of bricks is measuring to 25 cm to 12.5 cm 7.5 cm require the construction as well as the 6 meter long is highly 0.5 and thick while the content is a mixture of 1 by 2 of the volume of the situation than 608180 6080 6200 if n is the single isolation the tan 4 to theta tan square 4 theta tan square theta plus 2 tan square theta logically आपण देखि परथि एठी reasoning direction of the 71 to 7h regarding the following information carefully answer the question below it can be the exhibition car the 7 different brands and B.Ed BMW Porsche Mercedes and Aston Martin where the displayed in a row facing in east direction such that Audi was the right Aston and the Aston Martin was fourth of the Porsche Ferrari between them BMW Cambridge Porsche was the third of the extension sense and which one of the following definitely Aston the Martin BMW and the Porsche Audi is the immediately Mercedes Aston is the Martin immediately right of Audi for is one fourth of the situation सेम नहीं परि भाबरे आपण पियर नपूर्णा 90 दुर्गा देवी 90 टी रोहिणी देवी 80 एन रोजर लक्ष्मी 100 ए भाग्य लक्ष्मी 110 एवं यू नरवती 90 एवं सीएलटी लीलावती 1110 एवं श्रावणवती 120 एवं पी बुद्धेवी एवं हाई मत 90 एवं श्री खेसते 80 एवं डी मोलुटा 80 एन शांति 100 टी भावना 90 एवं जी नंदरा पे ग्रुप इज इंटेलिजेंस टेस्ट आर यूजफुल इज अ नंबर ऑफ एकेडमिक सिचुएशन एवं दीज आर द यूजफुल इन ग्रुपिंग स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ वेरियस लेवल इन डिफरेंट सेक्शन of the same grade এবং activity 4 was conduct a survey to find out the occupational choice 9th class of the students and prepare a report survey the methodology study the sampling individual units from a population of the associated survey the technique questionnaire construction and the method of the improving number of accuracy to the situation of the accuracy the questions এবং to be measured and there are the some of the students are interested survey the choice between the administration and the models is influenced in the several factors including cost average target population flexibility asking question responding into whileness to participate responding accuracy occupation which is the act of occupying or taking the possession of a building the principal activities in your life that you totally earn of the money any activity that occupies a person attention the period of time during which is place or position or nation is occupied এবং ল্যাবের দ্য গ্রিক ইজ পলিসিস এন্ড অফ দ্য police subway train it the occupation course the Victorian in the deficiency break branch is the hitman of the after is the fresh almost in the conduct survey to one of the report of the class of the situations এবং তারপর দেখিয়া সিরিয়াল নম্বর নেম অফ the student teacher জি নন্দী এবং ଆପଣଙ୍କର ক্লর্ক টি ভবানী ডক্টর এন শান্তি ইঞ্জিনিୟର ডি মৌলানা ହେଉଛି লয়াର ডি ମୋନିକା ଡି କେଶବଂଶୀ ଡକ୍ଟର ଡି ହେମତା ହେଉଛି ଲୟର ଡି ଏବଂ ସିଆର୍ ଶିଳାବତୀ ଲୟର ଏବଂ ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟର ଡି ଭାଗ୍ୟଲକ୍ଷ୍ମୀ ମ୍ୟାନେଜର ଏନ୍ ରାଘବଂଶ ଲକ୍ଷ୍ମୀ ଡକ୍ଟର ପି ଅନ୍ନପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣା ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟର ଡି ଦୁର୍ଗା ଦେବୀ ଲୟର ଏବଂ ଟି ରୋହିଣୀ ଦେବୀ ଡକ୍ଟର ଏବଂ ତାପରେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଯେଉଁଟା ଅଛି ଆପଣ ଦେଖିପାରୁଥିବେ ରିପୋର୍ଟଲି ଆଇ କଣ୍ଡକ୍ଟେଡ୍ ଦ ଅକୁପେସନ୍ ଇଜ୍ ଦ କଏସ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଦ 2 PM ସ୍କୁଲ ଆଇ କଣ୍ଡକ୍ଟ ଦ ସେଭରାଲ ନମ୍ବର ଅଫ୍ ଦ ସିଚୁଏସନ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଦ it was 6 students become clearly and 6 students wants to become a doctor, 7 students wants to become engineer, 4 students want to become manager, 7 students want to become lawyer. The student who I conducted the survey to find out the occupational choices are showing interest towards their education. Because of their interest only they form the different goal. Government also providing some provisional like the scholarship for this student. All students must utilize this opportunity. Survey the methodology, instrument or procedure that ask is one of the more question and that may or may not be answered. এবং এটি রহিলা আক্টিভিটি 5 কোন রহিলা না সর্ভে দ আসেসমেন্ট এবং প্র্যাকটিক্যাল দ ফলোইং ইন দ ডিফরেন্ট সেকশন ইন দ জিলা পরিষদ এবং গভর্নমেন্ট প্রাইভেট অ্যান্ড রেসিডেন্সিয়াল অ্যান্ড প্রিপেয়ার এ রিপোর্ট আসেসমেন্ট দ প্রসিডিওর ডকুমেন্ট ইউজুয়ালি ইন দ মেজারেবলস নলেজ স্কিলস attitude and abilities. It is the tool of the employee obtaining information from test other the sources of achievement arbitrary individual in interchanging with the test in the assessment the focus and learning in the community in the situation education system as a whole. The word of assessment came into use as an educational construct in the Second World War. The final purpose of assessment practices is the education depending on their assumption and belief about the nature of the human mind, the origin of the knowledge, the process of learning. Types of assessment hoche kono na diagnostic assessment rohila in often under the beginning the unit of the assessment abilities interest exaggeration achievement we call in the visual whole classes it can involve in the formal study use informal establishment measurement hoche kono na summative assessment assist to you make the assessment এবং সেটি লেখা আছে আপনার কোন না সেই পরি ভাবে আপনার এটি certain relevant point in the situation of the study can be used formal to measure the can also be used the program teaching already effectiveness. It is the practice of building cumulative students achievement. Usually the experience and observation throughout the courses semester unit of study it is used to maintenance ongoing process to the meaningful এবং feedback the observing the monitoring among students during in class learning and teaching experience interacting to gain the differentiation on the situation and can do circulating classroom and positioning investigation motiving among students collecting and providing the feedback in our outer classroom samples এবং survey the assessment practices yes on assignment project groups are practical work এবং performance based test as questioning and the word experience yoga physical education. I want to Jila Parishad to any kind of challenge conduct the surveying on assessment practices in the school. Student assess the following goals by giving the assessment we can increase the learning capability to student by of the group get judgment in the skills এবং তারপর হচ্ছে survey the assessment in the followed by the skill assessment project group of the test এবং teachers diary practical drawing এবং painting is the one of the I want to provide the residential pedagogy in school of the assessment by the way. ତେଣୁ ଏଠି ସରିଗଲା ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କର ଲର୍ଣ୍ଣିଂ ଆସେସମେଣ୍ଟ ଥାର୍ଡ଼ ସେମିଷ୍ଟାରର ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିକାଲ ରେକର୍ଡ। ତେଣୁ ଯେଉଁମାନେ ଭିଡ଼ିଓକୁ ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି ଭିଡ଼ିଓକୁ ଲାଇକ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ, ଚ୍ୟାନେଲକୁ ସେୟାର କରନ୍ତୁ, ସବସ୍କ୍ରାଇବ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ, ପାଖରେ ଥିବା ବେଲ୍ ଆଇକନ୍ ବଟନ୍କୁ କ୍ଲିକ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ ଯାହାଫଳରେ ଏହିପରି ନ୍ୟୁ ଭିଡ଼ିଓ ନୋଟିଫିକେସନ୍ ଆପଣମାନେ ପାଇପାରିବେ। ତେଣୁ ଏହା ଥିଲା ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କର ଆଚାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ନାଗାର୍ଜୁନ ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟି, ଯୋଗୀମେନା ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟି, ଆନ୍ଧ୍ରା ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟି, ରୟାଲସୀମା ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟି, ବିକ୍ରମସିଂହା ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟି, ଡକ୍ଟର B.Ed ଆମ୍ବେଦକର ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟି ଏବଂ ଶ୍ରୀ ଭେଙ୍କଟେଶ୍ୱର ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟି ପାଇଁ ସମ୍ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଭିଡ଼ିଓ।